Could civil war hit America again? A look at October 2025. As of October 10th, 2025, America feels like it's teetering on a knife edge, from unchecked borders draining billions in Medicaid for illegals, up 142% per recent reports, to cities like Los Angeles erupting over immigration crackdowns. Fact. Under the Constitution's Article 4, Section 4, the federal government must guarantee each state's Republican form. Yet conservatives argue we're seeing federal overreach eroding that, like Trump's shutdown pauses on Chicago funds, pressuring Dems as headlines show. And with polls on X buzzing that 40% of folks see civil war likely in the next decade, it's no wonder tempers flare. Logically concluding from history, our nations survived threats before, like the Civil War of 1861, sparked by slavery's divide, but rooted in states' rights clashing with federal power, echoing Federalist Papers number 45, where Madison warns against central tyranny swallowing liberty. Back then, public response. Southern states seceded after Lincoln's election, rallying around the Declaration's consent of the governed, but Union folks united under patriotism, preserving the amendments we've added, since like the 14th, for equal protection. Compare that grit to today. Social media amps up the noise, turning lone gunman attacks, like the Kirk murder, into tit-for-tat fears, per CIS's analyses. Differences? Past publics faced off in organized armies, not viral outrage. Today's conservatives point to anocracy risks, where partial democracy breeds violence, as UCSD's Barbara Walter notes, with parties splitting on race over ideas. But opinions? From a conservative view, civil war might erupt if radicals ignore Second Amendment rights amid gun law fights, like the Supreme Court's Hawaii reversal, or if shutdowns drag on, hitting everyday folks harder than elites. Possible triggers. Election denialism spiraling, or federal guard moves in states like Illinois, as AP reports ultimatum threats. Yet it might not. Our system's resilient Federalist 10 warns of factions, but trusts representation to cool heads. Public today? More divided than 1860, with protests in Georgia met by arrests, but fewer full-up secessions. Instead, we see hashtags over battles. Historical parallels. Shays' Rebellion in 1786 showed economic woes sparking unrest, but amendments like the 10th kept states strong, diffusing it. Today, similar gripes rising costs, shutdowns stir X-rants, but conservatives see hope in returning to basics, limited government, per the founders. Logically, if we don't, violence spikes, like the left's meltdown calls post-assassinations. Opinion. As a conservative, I'd say we've got the tools. Constitution's checks to dodge disaster, but ignoring borders and free speech invites it. So America's divide. Deeper rhetoric-wise, shallower resolve-wise. We've beaten worse. Let's learn.